talk about 2025 and how it was a really, really good year. Nice square year. You know, it's the last square year of our entire lives. And so we need to cherish it and respect it. Tomorrow is a very, very square day, right? Because we have 12, 25, 25, and 25 is also a square time, right? So we got to honor the fact that we have two square times going on here. So definitely stick around for there's going to be a lot of interesting Christmas discounts and Christmas things going on here as well. So you see, I got my attire on and everything. So we should be doing pretty good here. Just want to say, Merry Christmas to everyone here on Data Expert because it's been a good year. It's been a very, very good year. I have been very happy with everything that has happened. And I hope that y'all are able to really have a good time with your families. And I'm going to be here vibing with you guys. And yeah, it's been a very, very interesting time, 2025. Happy holidays, everyone. And if you can drop in the chat, like where you're tuning in from, we can see what's going on there. I just want to say wish you guys a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, like Happy Kwanzaa, whatever other holidays that you might have. What's up, Pondo? Nice dropping in today. So yeah, there'll be some good Christmas discounts here as well. Darsh, how's it going, Darsh? I really appreciate you. Love your work. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I really appreciate you as well. Yeah, Lubo, how's it going, Lubo? Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everyone here. I was trying to find a Santa hat. I was walking around San Francisco. I was trying to find a Santa hat for this live, and I could only find the Grinch, bro. But then I was like green and green and green and green and green, right? And I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I've been cooking up some other ideas for 2026 in terms of my content strategy and stuff like that. I think that there's gonna be a lot of very interesting things in the works there as in terms of teaching and growing, because I know I need to do some more free large scale educational things to get more people online so we can get more people to learn and grow and build together, right? Because that's kind of how you really scale. It's interesting though, because I think I learned something. I learned something that's very both happy and it's very relieving for me, but also freaking kind of it's a big change in my business. Is this whole idea of running paid ads is better than organic content. So there's actually what I learned over the last 2 weeks is I don't have to make content ever again. I can just run paid ads and just do a couple creative pieces of content, and then my business will probably be bigger than me running organic content. So it's very interesting, right? Yeah, Christmas discount for monthly subscription. Yeah, we'll be getting that discount here in a short in a short while. For sure. Just make sure to stick around for the live for a little bit longer, and we will definitely have you guys ready for that. But I'm just curious, what did you guys like about 2025? Were there things that you loved? Or there things that you were hard? Were there different things like that? I think for me, I had my when I think about a high point and a low point for me were they were very close to each other this year. I think my high point was giving the keynote in Bangalore. When I was in Bangalore, I gave a keynote in front of 500 people, and that was really intense and really amazing. That was definitely the high point. And then the low point was obviously when Lulu died. That was just very obviously the low point of the year. And then I feel there's also been a lot of other really amazing things, my whole feud with Databricks, the 2-month feud with Databricks was really intense. And I don't know, there's a lot. It's been a really crazy connected year. I'm excited. Yeah, we'll be getting this Christmas discount here in just a little bit, y'all. So yeah, don't worry. But I'm just curious. I want to learn more from you guys and learn more from my audience a little bit more about because we're in this holiday time right now, right, where everything is very introspective and is very okay, what are we supposed to be doing, right? What are we supposed to be teaching? What are we supposed to be growing? And what are we supposed to be doing next year, right? And it's well, if we can figure out what to do, right, and we can figure out all that together, I think that'd be great. What would you guys think if I was going to offer you the best content ever that would get you really, really excited? What would that look like? What type of content would you guys be looking for? Because I'm curious. I know I need to finish up the beginner bootcamp. I know that's something that's a commitment that I dropped. That's definitely something I know I let a lot of people down by not finishing out that. But yeah, I had no low points, only success. That's amazing. That's really great. Like I really appreciate you for 2025. That's like only success is a very good way to think about it, right? Where it's like you either you either win or you learn, right? I like that idea, right? As well. It's like it's a very very interesting thing, right? Because it's like I know I'm going to be not living in California for very much of 2026. Like there'll be a little bit. I know I will be probably in and out of California, but like definitely that's going to be another big area that's going to be a big change for me. And I'm trying to like shift things and like because I really want to like build a community that is amazing and connected and wonderful. And like and I know a big part of that connected beautiful community, right, is having people and content that people are excited to learn. So what I have been thinking about like for 2026 is doing like an AI boot camp, doing some sort of like AI agents boot camp that's free. I think that would be one. That would be pretty solid. I think another one is just around like Databricks and Snowflake, doing something around like Databricks Free Edition. I think that's another big one. Um like I've been trying to figure out some other things with Snowflake as well. I just don't like teaching to the free trial because it feels like then like the student like has to like give it up and make a new account, right? Like it's great. Where are you moving? I haven't figured that out yet. I it's there's a lot of there's a lot of inertia, right? I'm leaving here though. I'm definitely not going to be in on the 30th floor in anymore in San Francisco. I'm going to be moving for sure. I'm looking for a place that is probably a little bit cheaper and a little bit lower taxes and a little bit cheaper. So like it doesn't have to be like zero, right? That's where I'm like maybe other things, right? Does the GCP professional data certificate help you get a pay raise? Maybe. I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I think that people think like the pieces of paper matter a lot when it's really the skills that matter a lot. And then it's like, can you demonstrate those skills in an interview or can you demonstrate those skills on the job? That's really all that matters, right? And if a certificate is the way that you want to learn those skills, more power to you, and it probably will get you a raise. But it's not because you have the fucking piece of paper. But like, yeah, when I've been thinking about moving, I don't know, Seattle has been coming in my mind, Reno has been coming to my mind, Las Vegas has been coming to my mind, Denver has been coming to my mind. Also, like Utah, I think Utah would be pretty sick as well. But like, stick around, everyone. I'll be dropping some good discounts here in the next like 5-10 minutes. And keeping in mind that like if you are interested in the challenge in the 15-week challenge, but you don't have like the means to like get it. We also offer full ride and partial scholarships. So you can go here, you can go to dataexpert.io/scholarships, and that's where we can get you in, right? We offer that to us, a small subset of students to help enable people to do that, right? I think that that would be a good thing. Move to Canada, bro. Like, have you seen Canada's economy, right? I don't think Canada's economy has like grown in 5 years, bro. Like Justin Trudeau wrecked Canada, totally wrecked Canada. It's like that's why Alberta wants to leave, bro. Like I don't know, like if Alberta leaves and joins the U.S., I will totally move to Alberta if it's part of America. That would be so sick, dude. Seattle or Utah's that community matters with friends. I totally agree. I think that that's where it's like, not just moving to like some random dusty place that has no taxes. That's why when people are like, just move to Dubai, and I'm like, yeah, move to Dubai and like what, like start over from scratch and be depressed. Like, yeah, definitely not for me, right? It's like, and Dubai is built on slave labor anyways. So it's like, there's like a lot of problems beyond just like no taxes, right? It's kind of crazy how like the world works, and like, I mean, even with that, if I move to Dubai, I'm still an American citizen, so I still have to pay federal taxes anyway. So it's like, it doesn't matter. It's, if you're an American citizen, you pay on worldwide income. So it's kind of wild. America is like one of the only countries that's like that too. It's like the rest of the world doesn't really do that. But yeah, like I'm excited. I think that like, what do you guys think about what else should I teach? Do you guys have any thoughts on that? I'm trying to get a vibe check from you guys on like, what are the other things that I should be building? Because it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I just like throw spaghetti at the wall and like kind of like try to figure out what's going to happen. And I mean, it works out. Like I think, but like at the same time, I think that that's not necessarily the best way to do things. Like I've been thinking about doing something with like DuckDB because you see, like I wrote this article about DuckDB here that was pretty sick, right? Me and Matt were going through this article and we like it was great. This was a really great article that like you guys should definitely check out on the Data Expert blog. If you just Google Data Expert blog, you can read up on this. It's a really good article about processing 1 terabyte in 30 seconds. So definitely Highly recommend checking that out as well, because I've been doing that. Canada will rock in the next 10 years. It sucked the dog, but we have it all. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, like, especially like given how climate change is going to make Canada more livable, and it's going to make it so it's like less snowy and less terrible, then yeah, I mean, I totally agree that like things are going to be better, right? I definitely agree with that. Like that, like that's one of the reasons why I find Seattle kind of attractive as well, right? Because Seattle is going to get less rainy and less freaking crazy, right? And so, um, all right, 1 second, guys. Almost there. Where is this other freaking? There it is. Okay, great. Okay, so everyone, if you can use code Christmas Eve, so Christmas Eve for 50% off. So dataexpert.io/Chris Christmas Eve. So if you go here, you can get 50% off. And yeah. It's like, I'm following your data engineering bootcamp on YouTube. It's awesome. You covered theoretical concepts I'd never heard about elsewhere. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, I mean, that's my whole point. I mean, everything in that bootcamp is just what I learned at Meta, right? It was everything I learned at Meta from like ages like 22 to 24. Those like, that's it. That's literally all it is, right? So, yeah, if you guys are interested in this discount, you would uh, be able to like get in for 50% off. So it's going to be a very, very good deal. This is only valid till tomorrow. For it's going to be Christmas and Christmas Eve, and it's only valid for the subscription product. So, yeah, my suggestion is a content ready to be a consultant right away. Is really painful to finish the bootcamp and feeling a bit discouraged because of the market. Maybe be a consultant is the way to go for. I mean, yeah, being a consultant is a good idea. Like, I think like one of the things that you might benefit from there, Felipe, is I actually have another product called LinkedIn Expert. So you can go to linkedinexpert.io, because I mean, being a consultant is mostly just a branding problem. It's mostly just like a marketing and it's mostly a marketing and branding problem. It's similar to like getting a job. I think a lot of people think that like getting a job is mostly about getting more technical skills, when it's not necessarily about getting more technical skills. It's actually about getting more like just branding skills and getting better at marketing yourself. And like, that's, if you can do that, then you would get a lot further anyways. So yeah, that would be my kind of advice there, is like, just learn how to brand, learn how to market, learn how to make content, learn how to like, sell, right? Because at the end of the day, like, that's what is you're like, as a consultant, if you are a consultant, you're going to need to know how to sell your skills and sell your services, right? That's like the crux of the whole thing. So I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be good. Like, this year was amazing. Like, I have a lot of gratitude for 2025, like in terms of like, especially compared to like 2024. I found 2023 was amazing, 2025 was amazing, 2024 was very challenging for me. And so like, I found that like that gratitude has been really, really amazing, just for kind of building up my own skills and building up my own life, right? And like, you can kind of uh like you kind of like, if you're in this entrepreneur journey, you got to remember that like some of the times it's just really fucking hard. It's just a challenge a lot. It's just challenging. It's just really challenging, right? And then other times it's a lot easier. Tree Frog says, Zach, do you think if I network with people, especially living in SF, more opportunities will present themselves? Yeah. I mean, especially if you live in SF. Like, I mean, if you aren't living in SF right now, like, then it doesn't really matter that much, right? I mean, like, if you live in, like Arkansas, or, like, I don't know, the Czech Republic, or I don't know, some random place, then like, I mean, that's not going to help you very much, right? Because like, for me, when I think about it, like, I'm either going to hire someone in the city who lives in San Francisco, or I'm going to hire someone in India, right? Because in India, I can pay them in rupees, and I can get someone really, really good in India for pretty cheap, right? And then it's like, the rest of the world kind of gets screwed because of that. Because like, I don't even think about hiring anyone in any other place, because it's like, I'm either going to hire for locality or I'm going to hire for cost, right? That's going to be like literally how it works. I'm not going to hire like somewhere in the middle, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why there is a giant rise in Bangalore. There's a giant rise of people, that's why the tech hub in Bangalore is growing so rapidly. And then San Francisco obviously is where we have like the top tier, like amazing local talent that is also really crushing it, right? What is the one thing that you do better than anyone else on the planet? Brand yourself. I mean, for me, I don't do any one thing better than anybody, right? There are people who are way better than me at data engineering. There are people who are way better than me at software. There are people who are way better than me at content, right? But the thing that I bring to the table that is different from everybody else is that like I have a diverse skill set. So like the thing that I have that most engineers don't have is I have the marketing and sales skill set. I have like the content marketing and sales skill set, and I'm able to make millions of dollars from those things. But then the thing that I have that the salespeople and marketers don't have is I'm technical, right? And I can talk about data engineering. I can talk about software engineering. I can talk about big tech or big data or AI or like, and I can go very in the weeds and I can go toe to toe with everyone in that space as well. So that would be the other like thing. Like it's not about being the best, right? It's like because at the end of the day, like I have a very good story for you guys about being the best. Like so, I was obsessed with this game Halo. I was very, very, very good at Halo, and I still am. I still am like in the top 1% of Halo players. And but back in the day, I was like in the top 100. I was in the top 100 Halo players, like very, very like elite. And at the very best, of my very, very best, I was 15th in the world. 15th in the world, and I was like, damn it, I never made it to number one. I'm a loser, right? And like because that's some weird mindset. Because at the end of the day, like the absolute best person has to make a lot of sacrifices, right? If you want to be the absolute very, very best, you have to sacrifice so much. But if you want to be very, very good, you don't have to sacrifice nearly as much, right? That's going to be the way that I would say things, right? Zach, did you play Halo CE on PC? No, I didn't start playing Halo till Halo 3 because I'm young, right? So I freaking I'm like 30, so like when Halo 3 came out, I was 13, and my mom wouldn't let me play M-rated games before then, which like I really did want to play Halo 2. I was too young for Halo 1 though. Like Halo 1, I was like 9 years old or something like that. Some like I was like a goddamn like baby, right? And so, but I wanted Halo 2 so bad, and like my mom was like, no, you can't play it. And like had she let me play Halo 2, like I would probably not even be in tech at all. I would just be like doing like the freaking, MLG circuits and being like a professional gamer. But like it is what it is, like my mom was trying to protect me and, making me not having me be so violent, right? Pedro, you're saying we are moving from the attention economy to the reputation economy. Build your brand, peeps. I'm hiring data engineers in Canada. DM me. If you can spell SAP, I want to talk to you. That's good. That's freaking funny. Like, I don't know. Attention and reputation are both important. Like, you can kind of go either way there, right? There's still people out there who like have a pretty shit reputation and are making an unbelievable amount of money. Like there's like the Hawk Tuah girl who has just an absolute terrible reputation. She's like a scammer, but she's made like $30 million, right? And so it is what it is, right? And so let me show you guys where's this at? Oh, 1 second. Okay, let me so if you go here to like Data Expert, I just want to show you guys the content only subscription. So there's this thing called the Data Expert Content Pass, right? So it's there's a 3-day free trial, but you guys can also use the code, right? So remember, if you use code Christmas Eve, right? Oh, let me refresh here. So code equals Christmas Eve. So if you use the Christmas Eve, right, you can actually get the content pass for $33 a month, and it's no risk to you, right? There's a 3-day free trial and you can try it out. And then this gets you access to a lot, right? So you get full stack expert, analytics engineering, the 2025 bootcamp, which was really good. You also get access to the community edition. So the community edition that's going away in 4 days, like you get access to this. And then you also get the spring data engineering bootcamp, an AI bootcamp, an analytics engineering bootcamp, and then also this awesome course on building pipelines with Iceberg and Airflow that I highly, highly, highly recommend as well. And so like this is going to be really good. And then you also get access to our private Discord channel that has about 2,000 learners who are very dedicated and ready. And then we also have our private GitHub where you can get all of the content. Like, so you can still submit your homework assignments, get graded by AI. and you can learn all these things. But like if you want to do like Databricks and Snowflake and AWS, you do have to bring your own AWS keys. So you have to like set up your own accounts there. That's going to be the only thing that I would say that like if you are very interested in something like this, it's a good place to be. And it's like, and so like right now, this is a very good deal, right? You can get 50% off by doing this. And like if you want to do monthly, right, you can do $50 a month instead, because this would be $400 a year. But you do get a 3-day free trial, so you can try it out and see what happens, right? So like I only want you to like actually pay me if you think the content's good. And yeah, it should be great. I'm excited. You know, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm trying my best to like get everyone on board. Like it's been an amazing, wonderful, glorious year. And this is one way that you can really do this. Like if you don't want to have to set up all your own cloud, that's going to be the other thing that like is important. Is like if you don't want to set up your own cloud, there's also the all access subscription. So the only difference between these is that like you get access to all of these. Let me put the code in there. 1 second. So the only difference here is that you get access to all of these cloud platforms like OpenAI, GitHub, Discord, Snowflake, Astronomer, AWS, Databricks. So like we will give you accounts and keys for all of this. So you get free cloud access, and then you get all of the same materials, except you also get free cloud access. So it can be really, really good. So yeah, I mean, so let's see here. If you follow me in 2026, I will be helping all data engineers be more humanizing techies. Great, Pedro. That's a really good goal. I like that as a goal because that's where like things are going. Zach, I'm about to start a new role as an analyst, data engineer in Snowflake, only intermediate SQL. Would I be too underskilled to do the 3-1 bootcamp? You would be perfect for that. You would be a great fit for that, right? That's like, I think that I would highly recommend joining, as long as you like you might need to learn a little bit of Python before, but like I can show you the little bit of Python that you would need to learn, right? So that would be the other big thing that I want to do here. So one of the things I want to do here as well is I want to be a little bit more generous and giving than just a discount. So we're gonna play a little bit of a game right now. So the game here is you guys got to give me your best joke, but it has to combine two things. It has to be a coding joke, but also a Christmas joke. All right. And whoever gets the best coding and Christmas joke, then they get into the 15-week challenge for free. So it's like that product is $7,000, and you get into you get into the whole 15-week challenge for free. But you do have to give me the best coding, a combination of coding and Christmas joke that you got. That is going to be the thing, and we will be at the end. You have to stick around for the rest of the live. And we'll be determining who has the best coding Christmas joke in about 35 minutes. I do this live for about an hour, so that'll be good. Yep. You'll also get 15 minutes with me, no charge. Pedro, you guys should hit up Pedro to just get that. You know, if he's giving you free time to like learn and grow, like that's a good thing. Quit marketing on my live so much though, bro. Like you only get one comment or 2 comments on my live to market. You don't just get to like spam my shit. All right. I love the support, but when you're marketing, that's the way to do it. Right. So, it's going to be a good time, you know, like, and, like Christmas is a great time to give back. Right. That's why I want to give someone access to this 15-week challenge, and, it should be amazing. Like, I'm just excited to see you guys, what jokes you have. So remember, best coding and Christmas joke in the comments, right, in the next 35 minutes gets free access to the 15-week challenge, which is worth $7,000. By the way, it's a $7,000 offer. And I'm just looking here, like who's the funny boy, right? Who's the funny boy? And I get to decide. Funny boy or girl, right? And that's gonna be the way that we kind of like walk through this stuff, right? And it should be pretty good. Like, I mean, that's going to be like when we think about that challenge as like what's going on with that one, right? Like, let's just go back to that challenge real quick. So, you know, we have this one here. It's this 15-week challenge, right? And then so this is going to be we're going to be going from January 2nd to April 18th, and it has all of the platforms. You get lifetime access to the content, by the way, and you get an unbelievable amount of content, right? You're going to get the Winter Data Engineering Bootcamp, the Winter Analytics Engineering Bootcamp, and the Spring AI Engineering Bootcamp, all for jokes, right? So it's funny that none of you are dropping in any jokes. I know I have a very specific, right? Yep, I have the subscription product. Yep. subscription-based product. It's very good. Yeah, thanks, Vic. I really appreciate it. I've been building it, dude. There's just like a lot of content. You can learn pretty much whatever the hell you want, right? If you hear jingle bells, that's not reindeer. That's my ETL finishing just in time. That's pretty good, dude. Honestly, well, that's the first one. Like y'all are like not even taking me up on this offer, which I find freaking super funny. Like that. Well, Pedro's winning. Obviously, like Pedro is definitely winning right now, and he's gonna probably win if no one else takes me up on this offer. So remember, like if you are interested, you have to give me your best Christmas and coding. It has to have both Christmas and coding in it, right? And whoever gives me the best Christmas and coding joke in the next 30 minutes can join the 15-week challenge for free, right? So definitely think about it. Definitely think about it. Like I think you'll find that there's a lot of good stuff that could happen here as you kind of like go through your journey. Why did the developer go broke after Christmas? Because they used up all their cash buying gifts. That's really good. That's really fucking good. That's good. What did Adam say on the day before Christmas? It's Christmas Eve. That is not a coding joke. Sorry, man. Yeah, MERN-stack stuff. That was very good boot camp. Yeah. You did the full stack expert. Full stack expert's a really good boot camp. Yeah, 100%. So Philippe is winning right now. Why did the developer go broke after Christmas? Because they used up all their cash buying gifts. That's winning right now. I think like Philippe, you are winning so far for sure. So like we'll just keep going. I'm gonna like understand that like I'm here to answer any questions y'all have, and like I'm also down to take feedback. I want to learn from you guys. I want to grow. I want to find like the path forward here that's going to be really good, right? So that'd be a big thing to think about. Let's see here. Santa uses Git. Naughty kids get put on a branch. Good kids get merged to main. What's the best part of winter? Snowflake in the cloud. That's pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. That one's close. I still think it's like I still like this one best. Like the using up all his cash. That one still kind of is pretty good. Why did the Python developers Christmas tree crash? Because it had no root node, right? It's good. I'm enrolled in 15-week bought at original price. Can I get a refund with discount? This discount is only for the subscription product. No, this discount's only for the subscription product. So yeah. Like the Christmas Eve discount is only for the subscription product, not for the 15-week program. Like and yeah, if you get the free, if you give me the best joke, right, then sure, right? But like there's gonna be there's some stiff competition here, right? Christmas tree equals binary tree, but Santa still insists on visiting every node in O of n time. That's pretty good. Shreya, I think Shreya's got it. I like that. I like that. That one's really absurdly technical, right? So like I like that a lot. But yeah, this it's gonna be good. Like I'm happy. Happy Christmas, y'all. Y'all are fucking, you guys are the best. You guys are the best, right? Yeah, like I'm curious to see like what ends up happening here. I want to change some lives. It'll be very interesting because like someone's gonna be like, I hopped on a freaking YouTube live on Christmas Eve and it changed my life because I came up with a silly joke, right? Like the night before Christmas, when you push to production on Christmas Eve and become the nightmare before Christmas. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I still think this one, Christmas tree is binary tree, but Santa still insists on visiting every node in O of n time is still like, I don't know. That's like a good one, dude. That one like really speaks to my like optimization soul. I think Shreya like this one's gonna be hard, right? See, can you tell more about OpenAI data sharing with OpenAI and RAG stuff? Is OpenAI stores that information? So like I mean, like, so OpenAI data sharing, like, I mean, it obviously stores all your conversations, so you can do like OpenAI wrapped, and like it makes your conversations more personalized, right? And like it has all of that going for it as well. So like that's definitely something to be thinking about as like you are like going through your stuff, right? So I would say that like it's very interesting, right? Because the conversations that's a big thing to remember about your conversations with OpenAI, your conversations with ChatGPT, is that they are not private, right? They are like, you gotta, and even though I think people really treat it that way, right? Okay, say why was the Christmas tree so bad at coding? Too many branches, not enough root access. Yeah. Sorry, I'm bad at jokes. I'm currently enrolled in 15-week. Currently completing. Should I complete any other prerequisites before the 15-week starts? If you have done the community boot camp, you should be good. You should be good. Like I would say that like that's going to be the big thing. Like if you're already in the 15-week program, you might want to look into installing Airflow because we're going to be out the gates working with Airflow and Iceberg. So like we're going to be like working with Iceberg quite a bit. Like so like let me show you what I mean. Like so like you know if you go to here and you go to like the data expert like query, right? So you can go to like the query page here, and this is where like we're going to be working a lot with this query page, right? So this is all like with Iceberg in here. Like so, for example, like we're going to be very quickly like working with like querying the metadata, right? So you can actually query the files of oh, is this still not freaking working? Okay, I need to freaking I need to like update that. Okay, this is something I need to fix before the bootcamp launches for sure. Okay, this is I thought Jitender fixed this. Okay, we will but like these are all Iceberg metadata tables that you can like work with, and we will be fixing that bug here very shortly. But this has like a data table where you can like query things at dataexpert.io/query. And so playing around with some of the content there is probably a good idea if you want to. I would say just finish the community bootcamp, right? That's going to be the big one. You have enough time, like since you already bought the 15-week program, you have lifetime access to the community bootcamp. So like, you know, take your time, right? Santa asked the developer for a Christmas miracle. The developer said, sure, I'll just fix this one small bug. Christmas was postponed until Q2. Damn it, that one's good too. That one's why are you making it so hard, Shane? Why I still think Shreya has it barely. This is still like because you got to think about it. It's like 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 why is Santa's algorithm so inefficient, right? Yeah, heard that for more AI computing, Elon is trying to get power in space rather than fighting out here by consuming power on Earth, unlike others. What do you think? I mean, Elon wants to do everything. He wants to smoke a joint on Mars. He wants to do a lot of stuff, right? And it's like, I think that that's going to be good, but like I think it's what I try to say here is that like it will probably work. It's just like all the like sometimes when Elon talks, he's always talking about like 2040, and you're like, okay, yeah, 2040 would be sick. Everyone we will sail off into the sunset in 2040, right? And so I would say that that's like my main consideration here, right? So like there's going to be a lot of really good things to learn in this in the boot camps, right? That like I love these editors. This editor that we've been working on, it's finally good. It's finally freaking good. All right, we're going to be talking about all sorts of things, right? It's going to be like we're going to talk about the like different tables, different queries, right? And like it's going to be like we're like at the end of it, we're going to be having so much. You're going to know all about Trino. You're going to know all about Iceberg, Airflow, everything, right? It's going to be so good. Oh yeah, and just saying, anyone who's joining, like you need to drop in your best Christmas plus coding joke together, and then that will allow you like I'll be giving the best joke free access to the 15-week challenge, which is worth $7,000. So hopefully someone will drop in here and do that because Shreya still has it barely, but we have a couple of good contenders here. Why did Santa's LLM get banned from the North Pole? It kept prompt injecting the naughty list. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Like why did the data scientists love Christmas? Because all their trees finally had roots. Their models were well trained, and every forecast came with 95% confidence interval of joy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I'm sorry, Shreya. This guy has it. This guy has you beat barely. So the new front runner here is Labid or Lebede. I'm not sure how you say your name, but you are currently the winner here in this Christmas kind of vibe, right? What does PySpark want for Christmas? A consistent schema evolution. What it got instead, analysis exception, count it resolve column added by someone at 2 a.m. That's like such a good like data engineering one right there. That's like pretty freaking solid actually. Like I mean, it's like it's a vibe. Like you guys are vibing, right? I like the vibes here, right? So for other people who are interested, like we actually we're currently offering a deal on the subscription product. So the all access subscription here is like you can get this product here for 50% off if you use code. So you just have to use code Christmas Eve, and then that will get you this So you can get this for $100 a month or $62 a month if you buy the whole year. And it gives you access to all of these cloud platforms. And then also like 250 hours of content and an amazing dedicated learning community. Highly recommend it, right? So Labid still has it here. This 95% confidence interval of joy is a fucking banger. Like, I love it so much. Why was Zach put on the nice data engineering list? He used task flow decorators in his Airflow decks. Ooh, that's good. That's good. It's like if you're using the operator API, if you're using like the SQL operator API in 2025, like, yeah, you deserve a lump of coal. You're done. You're done, bro. Like, you're cooked. Get out of here. Get out of town. We don't appreciate you, right? Zach is so generous. Thanks. Yeah, of course, anonymous. We're trying to figure this out, right? As DE for real-time processing, what should I put more effort into learning? Kafka, Redis, Spark Streaming. Kafka and Spark Streaming, because Kafka is going to be like the source of data and Spark Streaming is going to be what you use to read it. Redis is also useful. Redis is like kind of coming online. It's still not like super used. Like for smaller scale use cases, it's pretty great. I would say that that's going to be my perspective, right? I optimized my Christmas code like a Zach boss. Now gift wrapping runs an O of 1 because I just put everything in one giant bag. He has like a hash map bag, right? This is what Santa does. This is how Santa is able to like deliver everything to all the kids. Like, because there's like what 8 billion people on the planet. So it's like if he's doing O of N, that's a lot of iterations, right? But O of 1, and then it's like, and he just has a giant bag that is all everyone's like, it's already like a giant index. That would be good, right? I mean, it should be pretty awesome. So Labit still has it here. This the 95% confidence interval of joy. This guy is still he's still winning. So hopefully like we see some more, but like it's good. Also know that I'm here to answer any of y'all's questions about Christmas, data expert learning, right? Like, because I'm excited for the 15-week challenge. We have a lot of people who have signed up, and like if you guys are interested in getting a scholarship, right? We also offer need-based scholarships to a small number of people. Just go to dataexpert.io/scholarships, and you can apply for scholarships there, and we can get you rolling there as well, right? Nice one, Santa Zach. Yes, of course. We're trying to like get everyone like to like commit, right? Get everyone to learn, right? Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like AI is making everyone freak out that like learning isn't necessary, but actually AI is making learning more necessary, right? It's like, it's just making everything more competitive, right? And that's like, that's my goals. I'm just trying to help you guys become more competitive in this job market, and like freaking let's do it. It's like I mostly charge money because like when you don't charge, people just don't take it that seriously. Like you only have like a very small percentage of people who actually take it seriously if you don't charge. So let's see here. Krishna, hello, Zach. In 2026, how much can we have the chances to get remote roles in data engineering, especially for fresher? What do you recommend for fresher in 2026? I mean, data engineering roles are not a good place to start as a fresher, right? I mean, my first role out of college was not data engineering, right? I started as an analyst. I did a data analyst role for a year, and then I transitioned from analyst to data engineer. So like, I think that that's a very common thing. It's actually like the most common way to get into data engineering is that way. I think that like, it's like, the industry is changing, and there are fresher roles out there. Like if you want a fresher role in data engineering, you're gonna have to target a very big company though, right? You have to target a company that can like nurture you and guide you, right? And that's going to be the big way to like actually get that fresher role. So anyways, for anyone who's just joining, like right now, we have a giveaway going on, a $7,000 giveaway, where whoever gives me the best Christmas plus technical joke, they get free access to my 15-week challenge. And for people who don't know, Labid currently has it. He currently has it with this joke here. Why did the data scientists love Christmas? Because all their treats had roots, their models well-trained, and every forecast came with a 95% confidence interval of joy. This is what everyone wants. This is the holiday spirit. Pedro is asking, serious question. Claude 4 code's almost as good as an L4 engineer. We need to teach our DEs how to find and solve business problems. Coding is getting commoditized. The future will belong to data engineers who embrace AI. What can you do in 2026 to help the new generation get ahead of this crashing wave? I mean, easy, right? I mean, like that's the whole point. Like my boot camp is all about this, right? Is going to be like part of it is like actually using AI tools to like do the boot camp, right? I encourage people to use AI tools. I'm not someone who's like, okay, don't use tools, right? For anyone who's joining, if you want to get 50% off my subscription product, you can use code Christmas Eve at checkout. Christmas Eve at checkout is going to be the best way to do it, right? Obviously, NoSQL is useful, but these days, how much effort should we put into learning NoSQL, and which NoSQL databases do you recommend? I mean, it depends on the role. Like most data engineering roles are not going to care that much about NoSQL. Like they might use MongoDB or Cassandra or something like that. And like that is still something that is useful. Like if I was going to pick three, that would be MongoDB, Cassandra, and DynamoDB. Scylla's pretty good too. ScyllaDB is also pretty good. I don't know if you ever heard of Scylla. I think that's how you Scylla. I don't know how the fuck you say that word, but that would be good. Oh, we got another joke here. Why do data engineers hate Christmas dinners? Because some uncles say, so you move data and you realize you'd rather debug a Cartesian join than explain distributed computing to family. Honestly, that's fair. That's fair. That's like, I mean, I feel like that's a pain that this is very close. This is close. I think Labid still has it. He still has it. Just Labid is barely hanging on right now. Like we're getting some very good jokes here, but like, this is going to be the winner still right now is we have Labid coming in first place here. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to like change someone's life. It should be great. So Christmas is just a biased data set. Santa only labels the good kids, then acts shocked when the model has false negatives. It's like, oh, that's a good point. Like, you know, there are some, you know, Hitler probably got Christmas presents. If you think about it, at the end of the day, like he probably got at least one or two Christmas presents like in his life, right? Even like after he started being evil, like, you know, in like 1944 Germany, like he got Christmas presents that year, right? That's going to be the big way to do it. What does Santa Claus and Zach's marketing have in common? Both manipulate people with generosity. Oh my God, that's so good. That's so good. I love that. I love that so much. Like I'm excited, guys. Like this is so good. But you guys see, I actually have the Grinch hat on right now. So like I also have that, right? Important question for you, Zach. This is my focus for 2026. What would love to get your thoughts? Yeah. I mean, I'm always here to change people's lives and help people like learn and grow and build, right? Because it's like, what else are we even doing? You know, like it's the holidays. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, right? Make sure to like get ready, right? Get yourself a real job manipulator. I love that. I love that. Oh, that's so funny. I freaking love it. I quit drugs this year. Now I inject SQL, snort caffeine, and chase the high of a successful production run. That is like really good. That's really good. I mean, like honestly, you're gonna live a lot longer. Like I feel like if you're doing that, like you just want to make sure you're still sleeping though, right? I feel like a lot of those successful production runs happen at like 3 a.m, and then you're just absolutely cooked. Oh yeah, for anyone who's joining right now, we're doing a $7,000 giveaway. So whoever drops the best Christmas plus coding or Christmas plus technical joke, Stripe page not working, Zach. Let me see what's up with that. Let me try it. No, Stripe page is definitely working. Let me try the content only one. Maybe it's the content only one that's broken. Nope, both Stripe pages are definitely working. So I don't know what you're saying. Maybe hit me up after this, Sorov, and that can be a big thing. Wow, this is a very long. This is just a very long comment, dude. I mean, like I'm trying to process this comment right now, Shane, but like I'm not reading that. Like it's just too much. I know there's a banger in this. There's a lot of like I can tell that there's like a lot of like goodness in that. I just freaking can't do it. I see some of the data ingestion can easily done through Django or Fast API as part of full stack development by the app developers. So where does data engineering fit in if the app developers say they can handle the data engineering themselves? Well, it depends on like how complex your data stack is, right? Like, I mean, yeah, like the logging is done by Django and Fast API all the time, correct? But like when you need master data or you need analytical data or you need to look at historical trends and like you need to aggregate and crunch data, that's when the full stack developers start to suck because it's like ask a full stack developer to write a SQL query that aggregates the last 30 days of data, right? And like 99% of them are like, where's my ORM? because they don't really even write SQL. They only use ORMs, right? And that's like the big thing to be thinking about. I tried to code the perfect Christmas joy plus plus cookies plus plus stress minus minus. Then my doc hit the keyboard, deployed to production, and now everything is joy equals infinite, and every package is open. Ooh, that's just a lot. I mean, that just sounds like a lot, dude. I've had that happen. My dog knocked over water on my keyboard and broke my $6,000 laptop. So Labid still has it with the 90 with this one right now. He still has it barely. We've had some really strong contenders so far, but anyone who's joining, we're doing a $7,000 giveaway for anyone who comes up with the best Christmas joke. We are gonna we will call it here in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes is when I will decide who the winner is. Labid has it by a little bit right now, so should be good. I vibe coded a Christmas feature and ran npm install. Now my app has more backdoors than an advent calendar. Damn it, Shane. Shane, dude, Shane is trying. I was just sharing it. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. This is so good. Happy holidays, everyone. This is so good. I'm freaking dying. There's just so much going on right now. And I'm just so happy that y'all were able to vibe with me this Christmas, and I'm really excited to see what happens. Right? Why does Christmas only happen once a year? Because Santa runs on legacy systems. But you got to think about it though. He has has Santa ever missed? Right? Was there a year where he was I'm not showing up? Right? I feel like he has had he's not even 99.999% reliability. He has 100% reliability. I guess unless your parents are super mega poor, then that's gonna be the way to be thinking about things, right? I'm excited to see what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be great. What else we got here? We got the vibe coded one. Okay, Siniti is hiring. DM me if you are a fresher in Canada or India. Yeah, Pedro, that is all good, dude. I like that. We are with you, Zach. Good, Olu. I really appreciate you. So, Shane Spencer, I think you might have it here. I think you might have it. It's so close though. Labid and you are. This one is really good. This one now. My app has more backdoors than an advent calendar. That is really good. Okay, so I realize what I'm gonna do because these two are too close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually open up a second seat. So we'll have two seats. So now this is not a $7,000 giveaway. This is a $14,000 giveaway. And so the top two jokes are gonna actually get in. The top two jokes. So right now we have Shane and Labid, who are our top two, and it's a good time. It's a good time. So both you guys, I can't let a joke I would pay $7,000 for this joke, Shane. I hope you realize that. That's where I'm at, and that's how I'm feeling. So this is good. The elves built a random forest to classify kids, but Santa said, "I prefer decision trees with ornaments." Ooh, I prefer decision trees with ornaments. I get it. I get this joke. It's a little bit on the tism side, a little bit, right? But it's good. It's a good one, right? Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, Shane, you're I'm pretty sure that one is gonna be hard to beat. This this joke up there, it's gonna be hard to beat, right? Merry Christmas. May your code compile, your bugs hide until January, and your vibe carry the sprint. Yes, yes. I speak SQL fluently. Then I watch Zach and realize I've been writing SQL in Crayon. I mean, but at the end of the day, I feel one of the things that is super important about this life and SQL and crayons and everything is that most SQL needs to be crayon SQL, right? That's what it needs to be, right? So if you're using all the crazy unnest and transform and you're busting your ass and freaking doing crazy shit with and you're using all the features of SQL all the time, that's called over engineering, and that's a bad problem, right? I would say that most SQL is select from where join group by, and it's if you're using more than that, right, all of the time, get out of here. If you're using recursive CTEs a lot, get the fuck out of here, dude. You're evil. You're an evil piece of shit, and you don't deserve peace. You don't deserve anything, right? You're you're writing crazy SQL for no fucking reason, right? So that's a big thing to be thinking about, right? Why do programmers love Christmas? Because it's only time a merge conflict can be resolved by believing hard enough. Ooh, that's honestly true. That's honestly true. Like Santa doesn't give a shit. So Labid with his confidence interval, 95% of joy, and Advent, the vibe coded app with the back end is still going to be the two big ones that are winning. We got 10 more minutes though. Holly jolly. There might be some final finishers here, right? Anyone who's interested in getting 50% off my freaking subscription product, I highly recommend checking it out. You can use code Christmas Eve, dataexpert.io/Christmas Eve, and you can get 50% off the subscription product. So that's either going to be the you can get it off the all access subscription or the content only subscription. What do you get when you cross Christmas with machine learning? A tree that predicts when you'll bite the fruitcake. These are so good. Some of them like really land, and then others like don't freaking land, right? Why does schema evolution feel personal in December? Because someone adds a nullable column, Spark accepts it, downstream explodes, and suddenly you're the Grinch. I am the Grinch. I'm the Grinch who stole Christmas. I'm the Grinch who freaking I'm just vibing right now. So why did the overfitting MLP skip Christmas dinner? He had too many weights and they were already too saturated. That's pretty good. That's like I'm too chubby for Christmas dinner. Like I like that. That one's this is a top contender. It does not quite beat the Advent calendar, but we'll see. The elves pipeline failed because Santa audited the nice list in Excel. Now the production script thinks every kid's name is Bobby to the M. Imagine he did that, right? He's like, I have an 8 billion person list, and it's like literally in Excel. And like every year on like Christmas Eve, he opens it to see who's naughty and nice. And he's like, fuck, dude, this doesn't even load. This is not even working right now. I'm like, it's straight up crashing. It's crashing. I don't even know what the hell's going on, right? Santa moved everything to the cloud. Now the bill says 1 billion sleigh idle charges. Santa is delivering gifts via bicycle. Dude, he's like who's the good guy now? I know there's like Lance Armstrong, but now he's like out. He's like before Lance Armstrong was caught cheating, he's like that. But you just imagine he's also really fat. So how does that work? Like he's delivering by bicycle and he still somehow manages to pull it off, right? He pulls it off anyways, like even though the mental image of him like doing that is off. And it's like, so dude, this is another one that's like pretty good. Like, I mean, especially like reInvent, like you drop this one at reInvent and people are going to love it, right? The QA team found a critical bug in the workshop. Kids who asked for Python got actual snakes. Damn it, dude. That one's so good. That one's so good. Okay, hold up. I have to think about it right now. Okay. That like I think might win. Okay, so I'm sorry, Labid. I think Vix got it. Vix got it here. Vix Shiv. So we got Vix Shiv with this Python who got actual snakes, and Shane still has it with the Advent calendar with many backdoors. That's gonna be those are the runners there, dude. That the kids who asked for Python got actual snakes is really really good. That one's really really solid, right? All right, what else we got here? Why do airflow sensors feel sexual in a bad way? Because they edge forever. Jesus, this is I'm on LinkedIn right now, dude. All right, because they edge forever, never finish, and somehow still leave you unsatisfied and exhausted. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, I mean, you're right. That's right. And I think like if I was like, this one would be a good winner. Like it would be a solid winner. But I'm also on LinkedIn right now, sir. So like, I'm sorry. I know this is a very good. It's a very good. Very good. Good attempt. Good attempt. But like, we're gonna have to not let you win this time, right? And when the pipeline finally broke on Christmas Eve, Santa sighed and said, "Ho ho ho! Here we go. Time to debug all the way." I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Please share some tips on how to get into Netflix as an early career data engineer. You don't. I don't know. Netflix mostly hires seniors, so like you don't. Like, I think Netflix is like it's still very senior heavy. They hire juniors now, but it's like I think the number of junior spots at Netflix is like 100 people, like total. So it's like the number of people who want that role is very, 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 very high. And it's like, at least at Meta and at like these other big tech companies and Google and these companies, like the number of spots for junior roles is like a couple thousand. So it's like 10 times easier or 20 times easier to get a spot at Google as a junior than it is to get a spot at Netflix as a junior. So just don't even think about it, right? I freaking just like I had 5 years of experience when I got a job at Netflix. Why did Santa finally upgrade to Spark? His old single node setup couldn't handle the massive load of all those naughty videos and letters anymore. Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, like I'm like dying. Like I'm so happy with this, right? Yeah, like I'm this is so good. Like I'm feeling really good about this, right? I feel freaking like this is a good time, y'all. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes for someone to freaking potentially like pass either Shane or Vic. So we'll see. Santa switched to Kafka for gift delivery. Now the sleigh has more queues than the mall on Christmas Eve. It's pretty good. Did he like pick the right partitioning scheme though? Did he like, yeah, because repartitioning your Kafka cluster is such a bitch. It's just such a bitch. Like you don't want to like do that. Like it's not a good time, right? So definitely recommend not doing that, right? So like I would say that's a vibe, right? The DevOps team uncovered a major flaw in the database training program. Junior developers who ran drop table commands for practice ended up physically dropping furniture all over the office. That's like a little literal. That's like an LLM, right? It's like the LLMs like drop tables, and it's like if an LLM and a robot like had a baby, it's like that's exactly what would happen, right? They're like, let's drop the tables, let's freaking see what happens. That's so good. The only thing slower than my API is Santa's response on my wish list. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. I mean, but why is your API so slow, Vic? I feel like you need to like add a caching layer or like like optimize your data model or like think about your access pattern or like I don't know, like there's probably like an index or something there that you need to probably like optimize it there for, right? What happened to the data engineer in the movie that missed a SQL query? He got a sequel. What? sorry, Carlos. That was a little flat. Like we're trying our best here. We got 3 minutes here. It's looking like Shane and Vic. But we'll see what happens. Like I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys here right now because you guys are crushing it. I love it. I love the ways and the vibes that you guys are throwing out. And like remember, if any of y'all are interested, like I highly recommend getting the subscription product. It's like we've had so many people get amazing jobs from that, right? If you go to dataexpert.io/Christmas Eve, you can get 50% off the subscription product. The Naughty and Nice list became a massive distributed system. Santa asked the elves to shard it. They misunderstood and tried to shred it. That's pretty good. Zach, what is the future of streaming pipelines in big tech? Why do they still stick with managed infrastructure like Kafka and Spark when we have serverless unified options with Dataflow and Beam? I mean, like, because part of it is like you get more control, right? If you use managed infrastructure, you get the most control, right? If you use Beam, right? Beam, you have to like succumb to the abstraction. And like if you're trying to optimize Beam, you're just going to have a bad time. There's only a certain amount of optimization you can do because you're working with a higher level abstraction. It's similar of like asking like why a deeper question here would be like why doesn't big tech just use Informatica or like Talon, right? Or like one of those like like the drag and drop ETL tools that are like a piece of shit that like no one should ever use. But like I mean, if they did that, they could save so much on engineering, right? But then it's like, again, you have like when you're working with a higher level abstraction, you have less ability to like tweak it and customize it and fine tune it and make it better. So that would be my perspective, like if you're trying to figure things out, right? So anyways, I think we have it. So Shane, Spencer, and Vic Shiv are the winners. So good job, Shane, Spencer, and Vic Shiv. You guys are the winners. So just reach out to me on LinkedIn and I will get you onboarded into the program. You guys get lifetime access to my paid program. Congratulations. Merry Christmas to both of you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm really excited to see you guys on January 6th. It should be a really good time. Just make sure to reach out to me on LinkedIn, or if you don't have LinkedIn for whatever reason, you can also message me at zach@dataexpert.io. Right, that's going to be the other place that you can message me. For other people who are interested, who would like to join, that there's going to be another place to join here. You can go to dataexpert.io/scholarships, and we do offer some scholarships to people on a need basis. It's usually not a full ride, but we can get the cost a little bit lower for you guys if you want to join via the scholarship program. That'd be a way to do it. So yeah, Vic Shiv, make sure that I hope that you're still here. Okay, so Shane just answered awesome. I just want to make sure Vic Shiv is here. If he's not, then we have to give it to somebody else. But hopefully he's still here because he saw that he was going to win. But you have to stick around for the whole live in order to get your spot, right? That's how it works. We'll keep answering some questions. If I'm going for a junior Java role, but the only XP I have is using Angular for 6 months part-time, should I still include it on my resume or LinkedIn, or will it deter recruiters? I would keep it. Yeah. Okay. Vic Shiv, congratulations. You made it. Both you guys are going to change your lives. Good job on being the wittiest winners of December 24th, 2025. Merry Christmas. It's a good time. I hope that the rest of you guys consider joining. Anyways, it's going to be a very, very, very amazing program. We've gotten people in jobs at OpenAI. We've gotten people in jobs at Meta. We've gotten people in jobs at Amazon, many people at Amazon. I think we've gotten over a dozen people in roles at Amazon now. And so it's a very good program. And this is going to be my most ambitious version of it yet. Right. That's going to be the big way to be thinking about things. But yeah, congratulations, Shane. Congratulations, Vic. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you. And I really hope that you guys give this program all you got. And I'm excited to see where all of this goes over the next while. Make sure to hold your families tight and, really tell them that you love them and that you're going to have an amazing 2026. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas. And last thing, remember, this code will be valid for a little bit longer, probably till tomorrow. We have dataexpert.io/Christmas Eve, and you can get 50% off the subscription product if you use that code, and it will be valid until tomorrow, probably tomorrow around 5 p.m. or something like that. So I hope you guys really enjoy the holidays, and I know I'm feeling an immense amount of gratitude, and I hope that you guys are able to really just slow down, right? I have the content pass. How can I upgrade to the subscription all access? Juan, if you reach out to me, I can just reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I can show you how we can get your subscription moved. Yep, for sure. Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Zach. Yep.